After 6, the son of a foundation poet Arthur Lynch Grant was a case too. With the funding gap closed, the Waterfront Harmony Project, the official hopeful name behind the Benchill and Park Revival, shifted from a dream on paper to a fast approaching reality. City permits were expedited. Construction firms began emitting BTS. My life became a warrant to contractors, and I simple reviews and tense negotiations with the storm expertise. And I had the PCSL restored to its set 19.6 and washing the cycle floors and all. It was through one of his internal meds that I got the call. My phone based on the conference table. The spring from Susie name. I excused myself and stepped into the hall. Susan C. Okay. I had a tipping files. I had a regular coffee. But the midweek call was unusual. A voice was watching it. Dad, he's in the hospital. St. Michael, it is hit hard. The words didn't compute it for my father was Oliver Blake, for a major, a man is still washing, not flesh, and fell bowling, and is stable for now, but a serious crisis. A major cardiovascular CTR are talking about bypass. Mom, IQ she's asking for Kobe washed over me, followed by confusing surge of emotions. I couldn't pen it. Yes, a reflective face also a simmering, etc. And she asked for me, now, when the walls are literally caving in. I lean my forehead against the cool glass of the hallway window, watching the city move on a boobies quiz. Are you? There was just what the Michael's Hospital was, a Boston, no quiet stereo. But my father was in the cardiac intensive care unit, a place where my privacy and the user control. But not on the hush quarter smell of antiseptic and anxiety. He was lying in a room. She looked besotted, her face pale. She hugged me tightly, a gesture that felt more desperate than affection. And he started putting him for surgery tomorrow morning. I knew that my foot turned through the partially open door. I could see my mother. She was sitting in a chair beside the bed, holding my father's limp home. He looked small, older than her years, but carefully maintained for saw about the collapse. The ever so vulnerable chipped away had the OMBR lead-in on a Halloween push. The door open. The room was filled with a sob-riveted piece of monitor. My father lay in the bed was strangely shrunk, and its the tooth and I the formidable. Oliver Lake was gone, replaced by pale sleeping sinner. My mother looked at the filed in swim and mind for a long moment. We just started each other across the fence of the hospital room, across the cash of the last year. Slater was broken on bad machinery, keeping my father alive. Christopher her. She whispered his name of Clay, walked to the foot of the bed. I didn't go to her. I looked at my father, the man who had built empire, who had orchestrated a lie that broke his family, who had offered me everything except the one thing I needed lying there. He was just a man, fragile, failing man. The doctor said stress was a major factor. My mother said softly, her tears fit on my father's face. The lawsuits, the scandal, the board forcing him out. It was too much. He couldn't let it go. Kept fighting, kept it to fix it. Controlled it, FTD. Some narratives can be fixed, I said. My voice sounding foreign. The quiet man can only be being it. She flinched. Is that what you want for it to him? He finally looked at her eyes, swimming with tears. You hate them much? A question hung in the anesthetic car. Did I hate them? But heat that hatred had fueled for months. A clean, burning flame. He looked at them, the broken, faced human. The hatred bent from that behind the cold. Heavy was in the grief for the parents I had had. Grief for the parents he never had. I not hate you, I said. The truth of it surprising me, I just done. But that doesn't mean I want him to die. A single church raised a path number team. He asked about the D never admitted. But sometimes when he thinks no one is listening, tell mother about the Waterfront Project. He followed the news. He has alerts set up.